we're a coastal urbanised nation, as you say, and projected sea level rise with the IPCC is up to 1 metre by 2100. So a great deal of our population is in land that could be subject to coastal inundation in the not too distant future.
Right. I mean, what kind of planning is being done in Australia with this in mind?
Well, certainly there is quite a concerted effort from the national level and also at the regional and the local level. I wouldn't say it's 100% coordinated. We have all the same problems other nations have with bringing different levels of government together. But at least at the national level, they've set the right signals. They've got the carbon price in July 2012. So they've set a sort of national framework and they're starting to do work on adaptation. But most of the action on adaptation is at our state or subnational level and at the local government level. And I guess the really important role of local government seems to be coming through here at this forum, but also at Rio 20. I was at that earlier this year, and the same message came through, that action will be at the city level and the regional level. And Ban Ki-moon talks about that as well.
Okay, yeah. And you were talking about a meeting also with people, a Mediterranean meeting with representatives from California, from Australia. How does that help the process? I mean, obviously very diverse regions, some different problems, some common problems. How was that experience? How does that help the process?
Look, I participated in a panel today and I thought it was a really innovative approach to start to share experience and knowledge across the globe of regions that may be going to experience similar impacts of climate change. And in this context, it was the Mediterranean group of people, nations coming together to share their experience, but to invite people from California, west coast of the US, people from Australia like myself, and I was speaking about the southwest coast of Western Australia, and that has Mediterranean climate, from South Africa. And if you think about it, sharing, not just cities sharing knowledge and regions sharing knowledge, but regions experiencing similar climatic conditions over time, I think it's an excellent innovation because we can only learn from that and help each other.
Right, and perhaps that experience as the rate of progress at COP18 and other COPs is fairly slower than most people would like. Perhaps, in spite of that slowness, work being done in meetings like this, perhaps, moving forward a little bit faster.
I have a lot of confidence that as the kind of groundswell continues and grows, it's like crescendo of cities working together, regions working together, similar regions with similar climatic conditions working together, that it cannot be ignored by the nation states in the end, because if you think that's where most people live. And so politicians are politicians, and at some point they'll get that message coming through from their communities. And it's the communities, the people on the ground that feel the immediate impact of climate change. A point was made today, very importantly, that already we cannot cope with the extreme weather that we have. In my country, in Australia, we've had severe bushfires, we've had very significant floods, and we've had many fatalities in just the last few years. So it's a very, very serious issue in our country. And I'm sure some of those experiences have been shared internationally. So I think that that groundswell will just become stronger and stronger, and I hope they do get the message, and I really sincerely hope that they'll make some progress this week.